Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is HDSIGNATURES. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button so that you get a notification from me whenever I upload new tutorials. I upload tutorials on Tuesdays, and today's video is going to be on how to tie Avant-Garde Gele, the headgear she's carrying on her head. She's a client, she's a party guest client, so I did a makeup and I decided to show you guys how I did a gele for those of you that might be interested, and for those that feel they want to tie something unusual, please keep on watching. So I've done a makeup. As you can see, she's all looking glammed up, fresh and clean. I gave her like a very neutral, skin like soft makeup look, and now I'm doing headgear. So I'm tying her headgear, and this headgear is called Avant-Garde Gele, where you have your bow by the side of your face. So I've already used an edge control. Like you all know, the edge control is basically used for taming down your hair to make it slip when you push your gele to the back. So what we are just discussing here is just to know the angle which you prefer for the bow to come to. So now she preferred this part of her face. Now basically what you're going to do with this gele is, and I'm tying a show, okay. So what you're going to be doing with this gele is, you make sure that it's two equal parts. You place it down on the person's head and you take it to the side, whichever angle the client wants it to be. So what you're going to be doing basically is to make it hold both fabric frame, and you're going to be doing as if you're twisting it around the head. That's what you're going to be doing, like you're twisting it. And when you're twisting it, you're going to be like creating a pleat gradually. You know, it will make it look very nice and well placed. So the fabric that is remaining, you're going to just tuck it somewhere. You're going to tuck it somewhere, and you're going to use an office pin to help you do that, to keep it in place. So after that, you're just going to make sure that you adjust it to what you want. Then this particular one that I'm touching, what you're going to do is to pass it underneath the first one that we tied. You keep doing the same thing. You wrap it around, you keep wrapping it around, you keep wrapping it around, till it gives you that shape that you want, until you come to the end of the fabric. And as you're wrapping it around, you keep dragging it so that it holds firm, because this type of gele, if you're not very careful, you can just pull off if the foundation is not strong. Now what I need to tell you guys is, initially when I started this gele, I didn't tie it. I had to like drag it and like twist it around each other before I left one fabric, and I started working with the one that I did earlier. Reason is, this gele is actually okay. I think it's a net actually okay. It's stronger. If you are going to be using a softer fabric, you are going to need to tie it initially. Tie both fabric together before you start wrapping it around your head, on your client's head. But because this gele is thicker, so I had to just twist it around each other so that I will be able to hold the frame. And you also want to ask your client to help you hold the fabric down to their ears, so that by the time you are moving down, it won't go off their ears. Because as you all know, like I've said in most of my gele tutorial, your ears seems to be a perfect holding for your gele. If your gele goes off your ears, you start feeling it like it's going to fall off. So basically this is just going to be like, it's self-explanatory. It's just something that you just have to use your own idea on. The fabric, the remaining fabric, what you just need to do is to look for where to tuck it so that it doesn't stick out. Then use office pin just to be secured, just to be sure that even when the client, no matter how the client moves her head, is not going to pull off. So that's why you want to use an office pin to make it stay in place. So after that, you're just going to be making sure that you're tucking the parts that are sticking out that is not needed. Then you drag out the part that you feel is hidden. So that's what you want. And there are different ways to style this gele. There are different ways to do it. It depends on how you want it to be. If you want, you can make it round. If you want, you can make the edges of the gele sticking out. The angles, you can make it sticking out if you want. It all depends on how you want it to be. And the shape of your client's face also matters as well. So what I'm doing basically is, I'm just trying to style it in a way, and with opinion also, because she's looking at mirror. I know she's trying to look at what suits her, because she's into fashion line, so she definitely know what goes right on her. So she's just checking to see if she's fine with it or not. And as you guys can see, she's feeling herself, because this is actually the first time she's going to be doing this gele. All her life, what I've been doing for her is the normal pleated gele or turban. That's what she's been doing, but this is the first time. She actually saw it on one of my clients and she said she likes it. So if you want, you can make this gele this way, you can leave it this way. It's very, very fine, it's super fine. But if you don't want, you're just going to fold it in like I'm doing right now. You fold it in and you use a pin to secure that part you fold in. But because this gele is ashoke are easily manipulated. You understand? You can manipulate them anyhow you like. So if you just fold it in that way, it won't even stick out. But just for it to be extra careful, you have to use a pin to pin it down. So now I'm trying to like go back to filling her brows, because while I was rolling around the gele, passing it around, it cleaned off her brows because I use a pencil. So I would advise you guys, when you're tying this particular gele, you want to use a brow gel, because you know a brow gel is like waterproof, it stay put and is matte. No matter what you do, it doesn't budge. So I would advise you use brow gel, so that by the time you are turning around your Headgear, it won't clean it off. So basically that's what you want to do, and this is what we achieve. And I noticed this little angle sticking out. It's not really, I don't really like it because it's folding. If it was like another fabric that's like sticking out straight, would have left it, but because it wasn't nice the way I liked the way it is, I had to like fold it inside. So guys, this is just a quick tutorial on how to achieve our Headgear. I hope you guys like it. I promise if you like this video, please let me know so that I do more of a real client makeup. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.